In these problems, we are using something called the law of sines to solve triangles. And the law of sines is pretty handy. What it says is that there is a proportional relationship between the sides of a triangle and its corresponding angle between all of them in a triangle. So the side A of a triangle over the sine of the corresponding angle is going to be proportional to the side B over its sine of its angle, and C over the sine of angle C. So if you know some of these things, you can figure out the other ones using the law of sines. Let's try this out here. It says solve the triangle ABC. And remember, when you solve a triangle, you find all the angles and all the sides. And we have angle A equals 40 degrees, angle B equals 47 degrees, and B, side B, is 73. So we can start filling some things in here. So first of all, we've got, well, we don't know side A, but we've got the angle A, so we can put the sine of 40 degrees here. And we do know side B, that's 73, and we do know angle B, so we've got sine of 47 degrees here. And then we don't know anything about C, so we'll put side C here, except we can figure out the angle pretty easily, right? Because it's going to be 180 minus 40 minus 47, and that would be 93. So this will be the sine of 93 degrees. And now we can pretty easily figure out the rest of the stuff. The part that's ready to go here is the B in the middle. So what I would do is take my calculator and type in 73 divided by the sine of 47, so 47 sine. And what we get is this number 99.8149. So let's just jot that down here, 99.81. I'll call it 815. Now, to solve for side A here, we can set that equal. And to solve for A here, all we would do is multiply this number by the sine of 40. So we'll do that. So this number times sine of 40. And we get 64.16. Okay, so side A equals 64.16. And then we'll do the same thing over here with C. So all we have to do is multiply that number by the sine of 93 to get C. And it looks like side C is 99.68. And there we go. We've got side A, we've got side B, we've got side C, and we've got all the angles. That triangle is completely solved. Let's try one more. This one says, given a triangle with A equals 2, C equals 13 degrees, B equals 32 degrees, what is the length of C? So we're trying to find the length of C. We don't have to solve the whole triangle, but we need to find C. So let's set up our law of sines here. We know side A is 2, and that would go over the sine of angle A. And let's see, B, we know that, well, we don't have the side, but we know that it's 32 degrees. And C, we don't have the length, we're trying to find that, but we know that's 13 degrees. So the first thing to do here is to find the missing angle by subtracting from 180. And that would be 135. So we have 2 over the sine of 135 degrees. Now we can actually solve that with our calculator. So we'll take 2 divided by 135 sine, and we get 2.83. Okay. Now this value, which is this right here, we can set equal to either one of these things. Since we want to solve for C and we don't really care about B right now, I'm just going to skip that part and set that equal. So this equals C over the sine of 13 degrees. So all we have to do is multiply 2.83 by the sine of 13 degrees and we'll solve for C. So we'll multiply that by 13 sine, and we get 0.636. So C equals 0.636. So that's a little bit about using the law of sines to solve triangles.